compliment my colleague Robert Troy for bringing this motion here before us this evening. Minister, I was delighted to hear your response there, because the previous Minister's response, I was wilting here because he just went on and went on and went on. You held passion. You get it, you understand it, you understand what we're looking for in rural Ireland in relation to our greenways. But as a rural TD coming from Galway, I'm left with exclamation marks. We've got the Dublin to Galway finished in Athlone. We've nothing coming down along the Shannon. We're trying to get something going there. Nothing going on. We have nothing going on along the Quiet Man Greenway. I'm sure you're well aware of it because Minister Cannon and myself are champions in relation to the Quiet Man Greenway. But it's very unfortunate, Minister, that a number of weeks ago it came to our attention that the Quiet Man Greenway has been removed off the Greenway Strategy Plan initially. I don't know why, but is that the price of getting an independent minister in government? Because that is not what I believe you believe in, and a lot of your colleagues believe in relation to getting greenways up and running. Like, talking about a greenway strategy is really, really frustrating for me, because I feel we will never get our hands on it. Because I'm talking about going from Tuam to Athenry to Milltown. I'm talking about 42 kilometres of gold, as you described it earlier on, where I can actually, you talk about Minister Ross, some of your colleagues said earlier on this week in the paper he was anti-rural Ireland. Well, I'll tell you, let him not be anti-rural Ireland and actually look at our greenway strategy that we want to implement from Tuam to Athenry to Milltown. 42 kilometres of gold. It'll rejuvenate the likes of Tuam, Milltown and Ballyglunan, Abbeynockmoy, and Deputy Chambers spoke earlier on. When we talk about doing new infrastructure, we did the N63, which runs adjacent to all of this, and we actually put in a cycleway along it. It was just unfortunate we didn't put in lights as well, so as we could have actually a good, healthy access for cycling and walking, unfortunately, because it's a good infrastructure build at this moment in time. But what it will do for rural Ireland, we look at education, we will look at the economic development, because the only freight that's coming in to East Galway at the moment is people, and we want to bring them in on their bikes, and that's our goal. Thank you, Minister.